It is time for the walkouts.
Very, very strong across the board, Nicolo Strada. Wasn't an athlete I was calling before the start of this event, but with Raphael out, he'll be pushing the front.
Never been off the podium, just as Nishlark. He just goes about his business and gets better across the course of the 3 stages. And the home crowd very much behind Alex Yee, who, as we've talked about, had a tough day out, finished 6th and needs a better result. It is time to get it underway. Can someone go sub-2 in the swim?
Great start by Stapley in black. In the purple on the outside over him is Henslet, who's very, very fast.
But in the middle, it is Stapley going out quickly.
Well, he doesn't have Raphael after not making it, having that mechanical and not getting through to the finals. We saw that in Munich, that Stapley was one of the better swimmers. He had Chase McQueen in Munich and himself setting big tempos.
Max Stapley posted a 2:02 in Munich, which made him the equal record holder for the swim in Arena Games with Aurelian Raphael, who already held it. And he's a little bit off that here, but he's still going to lead out of the water. And if you're just joining us, we have made the decision, along with World Triathlon, to get rid of the drafting feature of Zwift, so it's a pure athletic endeavour.
That's a big gap to Alex Yee in yellow. A big gap that both Nishlag and Stapley had. The non-drafting will suit Alex Yee. I think he rode very, very well in Munich. Transition aren't as critical, but Stapley looks to believe he can win this event.
He looks good. Nicolo Strada was in the purple. Takumi Hojo in the pink. There is Nishla coming out of the water. But Strada and Stapley are on the bike together. 2 athletes in purple today. And Stapley on. Good start from Yee this time. Smart to get the bike up to speed. You can yo-yo your watts a little bit so you can stop. You can step off once you've got the bike up to speed to put the shoes on correctly if you need to, like that.
Strada's gone to the lead. It was Strada, not Nishlag, that was sitting off the left shoulder of Stapley.
Who's now pushing high 6 watts a kilo too, Strada.
His bike is very, very strong, Strada. He looks comfortable, he looks powerful. But I think this non-drafting format has been a great change. A lot of the younger athletes have never done this, and someone like a Nicolo Strada, who is a remarkable bike rider with a big swim, who would get gobbled up in this drafting format, is able to use his strength on the bike to give himself that gap and put himself in a winning position. A position he's probably never been in before in a field of this nature.
Strada, who's just having a fantastic race now. He's put another second into Alex Yee, and he's holding all of them off as they head up the cobblestones, and that little incline, which is 5 or 6%, only goes for about 150 metres, but it can sting a little bit as Hojo and Stapley go head-to-head.
I'll be interested to see Strada's run, what this bike's taken out of him. He's only young. His heats, he ran very, very well in the heats. He was a surprise packer from the heats. But he's come out in the final and gone bang. Exactly what Cassandra Beaugrand did in the women's race. Straight off the front.
Nishlark now bikes up to the back of that group as off goes. Ooh, it looks a bit tender coming off there as he's trying to get the blood flow moving and change the...
Is 7 seconds enough on Alex Yee?
Well, that's a big question.
We're going to find out, because he can run, especially on these treadmills, and that was a great transition.
Alex Yee set a 2:34 run record in the heats. His previous best and the previous best for Arena Games was 2:41. So he took 7 seconds off the record in the heats. And now, with everything to play for, what can he manage over the 1,000 metres on the self-powered curved treadmill? Stapley, extremely strong runner as well. Nishlark in the purple.
Nishlag and Stapley were pressuring Alex Yee in Munich in the run. He looks a lot more comfortable than he did in Munich, I think. He's got that high knee lift, getting the treadmill up to speed quickly. His transitions were very, very slick then.
So Yee already, look at that.
And he's got him.
1.3 seconds.
That's a statement from Alex Yee.
Yep. He's still behind. There's Strada in head, so he's sandwiched between the two.
But he's run.
Purple men.
And there it is. There's the front.
There it is.
Out in London has gone berserk.
Yeah, you can hear the crowd. What an atmosphere in an Arena Games. Games. If you've missed out this time around, make sure you get a ticket to the 2023 Arena Games because it sounds like a party in here. Well, all of these athletes will be ruining this when it comes to stage 3, and because of the fatigue levels already from stage 1 that's been run at such a frenetic pace, as we can see our 4 contenders here, suddenly the 20-second gaps will become 50 seconds because of the accumulated fatigue that goes into the legs of a Harry Leleu or a Huber or a Briand or a Benson, who are watching these 4 athletes on screen just lay it down.
Oh, Yi looks very, very good. At this Nishlаг. Nishlag's looking comfortable.
Yeah, Nishlаг comes in second, 3.4 seconds adrift, so he'll pay for that to Alex Yi.
Oh, Stapley and Strata, who got that?
It's close, and that was a 2:36 from Alex Yi after his 2:34 this morning.
So it was tight at the top of the standings after stage 1 of the men's in London. Hometown favourite Alex Yi's run opening up a narrow gap over Munich's third-placed athlete Justus Nishlаг. There was nothing to separate Italian Nicolo Strada and Australian Max Stapley in 3rd and 4th. Stage 2 up next.
Here we go. Stage 2 underway.
Ooh.
And
Stapley went early then. Will he get penalised for that? He definitely broke.
all right, we saw it, the man in black, Max Stapley, he went early, so look for the Arena Games Triathlon officials. They're discussing it right now in the back of your shot.
It's Nishlаг who has gone out very, very quick and tagging Alex Yi.
Yep, there's Yi in the yellow, and there is Nishlag as the camera pans out miraculously.
It's Nishlag,
Perfect
Yi
timing.
and Strata. The 2 purples.
And that's where they were really at the run at the end of stage 1 as well. Stapley's behind them in the black as we head back to the chopper shot. Hence the light there. Drops back down in the white behind Leleu and Huber in 5th currently. Hojo's a little bit further back. They're all running at 20 kilometres an hour plus though. They're a little bit fresher now after that short break. The 2 men in red who've been struggling, Benson and Briand, bringing up the rear. But at the front, Nishlаг was put a couple of seconds into Yi, but he must be digging extremely deep.
Look at this. You know, with the big swim that he has, he's just gapped Alex Yi by 2 seconds of 700 metres of running. So he's committed to this race. He thinks he can win this race. He hasn't walked away from stage 1 and thought Alex Yi's unstoppable here.
All right, he's off. And he's got the shoes off. And he's heading to the bike, and Alex Yi will follow him off there. We haven't got any confirmation either way on Max Stapley and a potential false start. We'll keep onto that and bring that to you.
Great transition by Nishlаг again.
And
Stapley,
now he's paying for it.
Go,
Yep.
5-second penalty.
And he takes the penalty, Stapley, and that could prove extremely costly as they head out for 4 kilometres.
Nishlag at 5.4 watts a kilo. He's taken the gap out to 7 seconds over Alex Yi. He set that up with a big opening run, and now he's putting the hammer down on the bike, knowing he has such a big swim. He's going to pull back that time deficit if he can hold this all the way through.
He's going to start first if he can hold it now, because he was only 3.5 seconds down.
Oh, he was, yeah, he was at 11. 11 was Strata and Stapley. Yeah, you're right. Nishlag was at, 3 or 4 seconds. So he's the virtual leader on the road right now. Just
now 8.5. He keeps putting time into Yi. You can see that time ballooning out towards 10 seconds, and in fact, it's happening to all of them. So Nishlag...
Yi's gone out. Yi does not look as comfortable as he did in stage 1. Centre of screen there. He has ridden away just as Nishlag. He had a committed attack on that opening run to take it to Yi. A 2:35, did you say, opening run by Justus Nishlag.
And then backed it up with a huge bike. A huge bike.
Jumps on the bike and rides 51 kilometres an hour off a 2:35 run. And
you think from your days at triathlon the standards kind of
it's increased a little bit, yeah. Yeah, just a little, Will.
Just a little.
Just a little.
Okay.
Just a little.
Nishlаг, he just doesn't make errors in transition. That was fast.
Fantastic transition.
That was fast. And now
He's
it's Yi who's doing the chasing.
Nishlag.
So, A Frenchwoman denied the Brits.
Oh, that was great too, Alex Yee.
Can a German deny the Brits in the men's? 200 metres to the end of stage 2. Let's see how this one shakes out as they turn again. What are the gaps going to be? There is Nieschlag. Looks strong. It was 14 seconds as they got in the pool. He's about to touch the wall, Nieschlag.
Boom.
And does.
11:08 overall time.
More time to recover too for the German. As we said, he's had a win. He had a second, he's had a third.
He worked that one.
He looks like he's having a great time, doesn't he?
A powerful error-free performance in stage 2 put daylight between Justus Nieschlag and Alex Yee in second, and Max Stapley paid for his jumping the gun at the start of stage 2, his 5-second penalty contributing to the small gap opening up between himself in fourth and Nicolo Strada in third. Stage 3 and one swim-bike run to decide our London champion. And it was Justus Nieschlag with a 16-second head start over hometown favourite Alex Yee.
Yee's going to go in next, and he's going to be after Yee is Strada. And that opening stage, it was Stapley, Nieschlag and Strada that crowded Yee in that opening swim. So
there is the list going in, and there's another 10 seconds until we see Nicolo Strada in the water, the Italian, who was strong in stage 1, but stage 3 is where it counts. They're all such big gaps now. When you get that high shot, it looks like a fast training session. As Nieschlag comes out of the water, 2 disciplines to go to see if he can take out his second Arena Games Triathlon victory. He'll join Martin van Riel as the only people with 2 wins. And into the bike.
Great transition.
Oh, yeah, great transition.
He likes to lead. He's a front runner, Justus Nieschlag. He gets himself into that comfort zone. He finds his pace, settles in, and you watch him watch those watts on the screen and just power away. Focus only on himself. Alex Yee.
I think he looks tired.
He does. He's looking back to see where Strada is and Stapley. I think he knows Nieschlag's up the road and gone. That was a good transition too by Alex Yee. Far out.
Yeah, it slipped straight into the shoes.
That's his best of the day.
And there is Strada.
He knows Strada. He's been the fastest on road. Every time he got on the bike, this man has moved through the field rapidly.
Could be a pretty good race between him and Alex Yee. We'll just see where they are when we enter the world of Zwift. But at the moment, well, Yee's pushing at 6.5 watts a kilo. Strada is higher than that. Well, there is Nieschlag. 25 seconds to the good. Through the last part of the course comes Nieschlag, and he's going to run it home. He's still over 350 watts, still over 50 k's an hour. And he looks exactly the same as he did in stage 1. He just keeps plugging away until other people crack.
Oh, I thought he was transitioning. I thought we had a bit of time to go. It's 171 metres of riding to go. He settles into the bike. He watches his form, watches his technique. You watch him glance down at his... It's common when you're on an indoor trainer to look down and watch what you're doing. But the good thing with Nieschlag, as he transitions into the run, see how quick his transitions have been. They've been refined all day. Bam, bam. That's how it is done. That is a transition.
It even comes down to the idea of, you put your second foot in the shoe. You don't put your foot down. You put that foot straight on the trainer. Get it moving.
Yeah, they put the first foot down. Foot's in the air as it goes down. Slides the shoe on and lands on the trainer.
Yep, that's it. Meanwhile, back in bike land, Alex Yee is finishing, and he'll be the second out of transition. Roar of the crowd willing him to deliver one of the great runs, but I think Justus Nieschlag looks like he's running well and comfortably. I feel like he is the one athlete who has absolutely maximised his potential in this format from the first stage of the first race 2 years ago.
His consistency is... Actually, there's been no one as consistent across Arena Games racing. That performance of Martin van Riel in Munich sort of puts an asterisk against his consistency in his style of racing. Same with Alex Yee in Munich. Nieschlag's been there every time he's raced one of these. His ability to shunt lactic acid is far superior than anyone else.
It certainly seems to be that way. And he is going to be the man, the first man or woman to take 4 Arena Games podiums, a win in Rotterdam, second in London, a third in Munich, and we arrive back in London and he takes another win, Justus Nieslag. Congratulations to the German, a superior race, got better and better, and he has done the job again.
And now in a position to be a world champion. Going in with the number 1 on his back into Singapore along with Orion Raphael.
A very angry Aurelian Raphael too, who will be looking to do the job. Alex Yee will pick up silver. He will put himself in contention for a world title as well with that effort.
Congratulations to Justus Nieslag, whose Stage 2 heroics and error-free performance saw him crowned a very deserving champion here in London. Good to see Alex Yee on the podium in front of his home fans, and it was Nicolo Strada who completed the top 3. Here's a word from our winner.
Oh wow, Justus. You were the champion in 2020 in Rotterdam in the first ever Arena Games, and you are the champion of London. How does that feel?
Just amazing. So 2 weeks ago I completed the full medal set, and first I began with a victory in Rotterdam, then I was second in London, third in Munich, and now I'm really happy to be back on the top of the podium.
I've just got to say, 30 seconds ahead of Alex Yee. You didn't expect that this morning.
No, I never expected like this, but it was really good to have some comfortable seconds for the final run, and felt good.
So, a polished performance from the German sees him carry forward 250 points to Singapore alongside our victor in Munich, Aurelian Raphael. Australian Max Stapley and Brit Alex Yee are hot on their heels, and the bumper points on offer in our championship finals puts them right in contention. It's set up for something very special in Singapore.